What happens when we choose to believe or not to believe? This question, seemingly simple, carries profound implications in the context of faith. Today we delve into a biblical verse from John 3:17-18 that seeks to unravel the mysteries behind these implications. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world might be saved through him. Whoever believes in him will not be condemned, but whoever does not believe has already been condemned because he has not believed in the name of the only Son of God. There's a depth to this verse that calls for an exploration. First and foremost, it underlines the purpose of God sending his Son into the world. It wasn't for condemnation, but rather salvation. This signifies God's benevolence and his desire for the world's redemption rather than its destruction. It paints a picture of a compassionate and loving God, one who is invested in the salvation of humanity. Then there's the second part of the verse. Whoever believes in him will not be condemned, but whoever does not believe has already been condemned because he has not believed in the name of the only Son of God. The crux of this part is belief and the consequences of having it or lacking it. It proposes that belief in the Son of God is the path to salvation, the route to avoid condemnation. But what does it mean to believe? It's not merely acknowledging the existence of God and his Son. Rather, it's a profound trust, a complete surrender to the divine will. It's to accept the teachings and follow the path shown by the Son of God. The verse also talks about the consequence of disbelief. It doesn't say that disbelief invites condemnation. Instead, it asserts that the person who does not believe is already condemned. This conveys that the absence of belief in the Son of God leaves one in a state of condemnation, a state from which only belief can offer an escape. To summarize, this verse from John 3:17-18 reveals the purpose of God sending his Son into the world, not condemnation but salvation. It underscores the power of belief in the Son of God as the path to salvation and the absence of belief as a state of condemnation. It paints a picture of a compassionate God, one who desires salvation for the world, and it calls upon us to respond with belief and trust. In understanding these words, we gain insight into the nature of faith, belief, and the divine plan for salvation. It's a testament to the power of belief and a call to trust in the divine will. And so, as we continue on our journey of faith, let these insights guide our steps, and may our belief be our salvation.